Officials tonight are R1, Tom Saunders. R2 down here at the table is Mel Cayetano. On the lines, Miles Ferruya and Zitlali Martinez. Provetnikov serves. We are underway in the first swing of the game, coming from Cornelison. Hard off the block and tucks inside the back line. UC San Diego strikes first. Tritons dominated last night's matchup down in San Diego, sweeping the Golden Eagles 3-0. Final scores 25-20, 25-16, and 25-23. As Provetnikov slices in an ace, and just like that, 2-0 Tritons, starting off right where they left off an evening ago. It was a dominant display by the home side last night. The Tritons out-hit the Golden Eagles 409 to just 152 for Concordia. Second time this year the Tritons have struck over 400 in a match. And on top of that, out-blocked the Golden Eagles 8-5, out-dug them 31-25, out-aced them 6-4. All Tritons up and down the stat sheet any way you look at it from an evening ago. So the Golden Eagles looking to bounce back, reset, flush that one down, and get rolling here back on home hardwood. And after a misfire there by Luke Chandler, they're even 2-all here early on in the first. Freshman setter Matt Fisher, the lone true freshman on this squad, at the service line and firing in some knuckleballs here. Joust at the net, and this is won by the Tritons. Sani coming off a 17-kill night last night. His second consecutive game reaching 17 kills. Transfer student out of Long Beach State puts this one away to put the Tritons back up by 1. Fired in on Vogel. Sets coming out to Whitaker. First chance for him. High overpass. Schulteis unloads, and the Tritons just keep this alive. Sani did just enough. Whitaker again, hard off the block and out. Logan Whitaker to the tool shed to even us back up at 3. You really have to squint to try to find any bright spots for Concordia last night, but one of them was Logan Whitaker. Came in the third set and looked pretty solid. 3 kills, 286 hitting in his lone frame of action. Good set for the middle here, tipped at the net. Vogel keeps it up. Fisher looking for Vogel again. Great dig, back row, Chandler. Sets coming out to Sani. Through the triple block and past Cornelison for the kill. Sebastiano Sani played for 2 years at Long Beach State. Of course, a premier program in men's volleyball. And only saw limited action in his time at the beach. Not really a starter, not one of the go-to options. He transferred just down the 5 to UC San Diego and has flourished in a starting role here for the Tritons. Schulteis overpass, blocked back. Fisher back set, looking for Whitaker on the right side here. Pops it all the way through, off of lures and out. Send Schulteis to the line, Concordia's best server on the young season. And just like that, the commentator's curse comes into effect. I'll take the blame for that one on the Jinx as that serves into the net. I knew it the second I said it, what was about to happen. 5-4, Tritons lead early on here in the first. Sani on the serve. Cornelison to his knees to get this one up. Quick set. Habermas. Nathan Habermas on time there. The connection with Matt Fisher at the setter been growing all season long. Habermas starting pretty slow from the offensive point of his game. Always a stalwart defensively, but it took him a couple games to really get heated up there at the net. Whitaker's serve here is going to tickle the antenna. So Peter Selcho will rotate back to the service line. Redshirt senior back in Orange County, a Fountain Valley native and graduate of Servite High School. before his time with the Tritons. Serve caused all sorts of trouble. It's a free ball for UC San Diego. Middle swing, high off the hands of the net. Vogel on the set. Over to Fisher. Back to Vogel to the tool shed.
Vogel with a kill, blocked out of bounds. Point, Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles were caught scrambling on the serve, but the block doing just enough. Slow down that swing, gave him a chance for a response. Actually, Golden Eagles did scratch together 5 blocks in the 3 sets last night. But by and large, UC San Diego's hitters climbed up to the net and did whatever they wanted last night. They hit, as we said, 409 overall in the match, 364 in the first, 500 even in the second, and 367 to finish off the sweep in the third. Vogel serving. Provednikov getting the set back after the first touch. Blocked back. Another chance for the Tritons. Dish to the middle here. And this one off the tape and trickles out of play. Cornelissen tight to the net. Couldn't find it. But fortunately for the Golden Eagles, that one trickled all the way out of play. Two-point lead for the green and gold. 8 serving 6. Vogel again on Provednikov. Again, Provednikov getting it to his setter. Quick dish there to Wiemelt for the kill.
Tritons serving for UCSD number 1, Luke Chandler. 7 serving 8.
Luke Chandler at the service line here. Curls one in up by Cornelissen. He's going to get the set right back. Way off the block. That's a souvenir shot from the Flying Dutchman. Cornelissen, for his part, played solid last night. Racked up 5 kills, hit 364, only appeared in 2 of the 3 sets. Habermas on the serve. This one's into the tape. He's Cornelissen now 13th in the conference, and MPSF is 2.85 kills per set. Also slots him in at 81st nationwide amongst all D1, D2 schools. Fisher, a quick set. Schulteis to the corner, and this one out of play. Looks like it clipped off the foot of the line judge back there. That's Miles Ferruya. And after the attacking error, we're knotted back up 9 apiece. And a service error to return the point back to Concordia.
Back server Concordia, number 15, Matt Fisher. 10 serving 9.
Matt Fisher back to serve. Another floater just over the tape. Pipe swing coming. This one off of Fisher and all the way into the stands. I believe that was Provednikov from the back row, putting it away to tie things up 10 apiece. Wiemelt on the serve, and he's going to float this one long as well. So service accuracy not playing any favors for the Tritons early on here. Golden Eagles hanging with the number 10 team throughout 20 points of this first set, 11 serving 10. Sani on the pass. This is Chandler up by Nunez. Vogel doing just enough to get it to Cornelissen. Back row diving dig by Boyle. Sani from the left pin. That got a touch on the way through. Both teams at different times in this first set showing the ability to grind defensively. Something that has in some ways eluded both these teams early on here in the 2026 season. This is Whitaker at the right pin, denied on the double block. Sani and Selcho that time climbing high on the denial, and that squeaks the Tritons back on top, 12-11. Golden Eagles coming in tonight after, again, the Tritons hit 400 against them last night. A 286 opposing hitting percentage. That is near the bottom of NCAA this season. As Schulteis that time going to grab the kill to tie things up. On the flip side, UCSD's mark improved after holding Concordia to a 150 clip an evening ago. Their number on the season is 2 of 51. Opponents hitting 251 against the Tritons this season. That's 6th last in the Big West and just about middle of the pack nationwide. 12-all here. Schulteis on the serve. Sani to the ground to get it up. This is Chandler inside the block and down for the kill. Luke Chandler, 10th in the conference, the Big West, that is, in hitting percentage this season, 311. Racked up 9 kills and hit 389 in just 2 sets an evening ago. Here's Sani on the serve and overcooks that one.
Number 5, Logan Whitaker. 13, serving 13.
Whitaker serve. This one high, overpass tight to the net, and well, Vogel went up to swing for it, and the violation being called against the Tritons into the net. Golden Eagles squeaking ahead now, 14-13. Teeter-totter of the first set here in the CU Arena. Started that way last night in the first for about the first 10 to 15 points or so. Then the Tritons pulled away, and after that it was really all Tritons all night long. Golden Eagles closest on the scoreboard in the third set, 25-23 the final of that one. But that one as well had a lot of early Triton dominance before the Golden Eagles surged late. Selcho serving. Fisher back set. Whitaker down the line. Nothing the Tritons can do there. Logan Whitaker, for so long a prolific scorer at Merrimack. Back live here on Big Ten Plus. A reminder, our stream brought to you in part by Golden Spoon. Golden Eagle fans, fuel your game day with a sweet treat from Golden Spoon Frozen Yogurt in Irvine. Proud supporters of CUI Athletics. 15-14, Concordia on top after the first set. Media. And Vogel continuing to serve, fires this one in. Chandler at the left pin. Cornelissen solo block. That one's in play. Cornelissen at the pin on the denial of Chandler. Tritons not liking the call. And now Brad Rostrader checking in, making sure Luke Chandler's okay after maybe a bit of a tangle up there as both players came down tight to the pole. Everyone's okay. 16-14, Concordia leads. Overpass, Cornelissen! Out of the timeout, Golden Eagles come out flying, and that'll force a call on top here in the first set. And our first timeout of the set was the 15-point media, so that timeout by UC San Diego, the first called one of the first frame. Straight out of the timeout, Vogel serving off the tape. Back row swing, Sani. This one looks straight into the tape.
Welcome to the block party.
Might credit Cornelissen and Habermas on the block, but not sure if Sani's swing was going anywhere over the net. 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Vogel again, this time leaves in the oven a bit too long. Tritons finally able to side out, 15 serving 18.
15 serving 18.
Chandler back to serve, and Chandler immediately gives the ball right back. Another overcooked serve. Neither side setting any good fundamental examples here tonight. That's number 6 of the game. Service errors for UC San Diego. Number 5 for Concordia a second ago. And so with Habermas due to the line instead, the Golden Eagles look to Connor Orrock in off the bench. In on Sani. That's coming out left, blocked back, but all the way across the court and out. Provednikov going to claim the kill. Habermas will check back in, and a sub coming in on the Triton side as well as Cameron Whirl is going to check in at setter, replacing John Lewers.
16-19.
Lewers dished out 42 assists an evening ago, but makes his way to the bench here in set 1 with the Tritons trailing. Tight to the net, Schulteis got the swing. Kept alive by the Tritons. Sani into the triple block, and this one's going to fall. Fisher, Schulteis, and Cornelissen there at the net. Lewers checking back into the front row with Concordia retaining the serve. Fisher floats in on Sani. Set comes right back out to the big man, and Sebastiano Sani swings away, grabs kill number 5 of the evening for himself.
Substitution for the Tritons into the match and back to serve number 7, Ethan Horniak.
Ethan Horniak checks in for the Tritons to serve. In on Vogel. Fisher, quick set. Schulteis hard off the block and all the way out.
Point, Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles doing a really good job of siding out quickly, flipping that serve right back over to themselves. Certainly a problem last night, especially thanks to the hot hitting of the Tritons. They would just be able to go on run after run. Cornelissen on the serve. Sani has it up. Set back to Sani, hard off the block himself. Teams trading blows here. Sani kill number, I believe that's number 5. Now I said 5 a minute ago. Our live stats have been kind of squirting in and out a little bit tonight. We do apologize for that. 18 serving 21. This one in on Cornelissen. Back set. Whitaker right side down the line. Can't keep it fair. Big opportunity goes missed for Concordia. And the Tritons pull back within 2. And before another serve comes, head coach John Gurton going to go ahead and here at the table. Kara, Kai, and Alicia for helping me out the old-fashioned way. Got the hard printout of the stats. And it is Sebastiano Sani leading the match with 5 kills now. So back underway. Fisher looking outside to Vogel on the left. And that's a misfire all the way. Tritons back within 1. 4 different Golden Eagles with 2 kills apiece tonight, all tied for the team lead. Next one in on Cornelissen. Fisher out to Vogel again. Hands at the net, slowed it down. Out left, Sani into the triple block, pinballing around. This one's over to Concordia's side, and it clips the bottom of the CU Arena scoreboard. Point Concordia. Well, it's become sort of a catchphrase this season, and really it's true every season, but feels a little more in tune this year. The CU Arena giveth, and the CU Arena taketh. This time it gives for Concordia. 22 serving 20, Schulteis to the line. His jumper in on Sani. He's getting a set on the right side. Sort of misfired, but did enough to get that into the campfire. Fisher diving, but couldn't get there. And side out quickly for the Tritons.
Sani back to serve, 21, serving 22.
6 kills to lead the match for Sebastiano Sani. Tritons have 9 kills as a team. He has 6 of them, and this time he has a serve straight into the twine. 2-point lead restored for Concordia.
Concordia number 5, Logan Whitaker.
Logan Whitaker due to serve.
Golden Eagle substitution.
And Defensive change for the Golden Eagles as Aiden Case will replace Matt Fisher in the front row.
23, serving 21.
Whitaker serve, curling right to left, diving is Sani to keep it alive. Chandler at the left pin, high off the block. This one's coming my way. Point Tritons. So Fisher will check back in with the serve, returning to UC San Diego.
15, Matt Fisher. And for the Tritons,
Number 12, Josh Ewert going to check in here to serve in place of Selcho.
Ewert, 22, serving 23.
Ewert, a redshirt junior for these Tritons out of Moraga, California. Curls in a beauty of a serve. Nunez diving to keep it alive. Vogel hard swing, blocked back. Another chance here for Concordia. Whitaker right side, cross court. Up by the Tritons, coming all the way to Provednikov. Blocked back, another chance for San Diego. This one from the pipe from Sani. That one tucks inside the line. Tritons equalize 23-all here in set number 1. And that's going to force head coach first set. Tritons on the serve. Ewert fires one in, too long. Set point Concordia, 24-23.
Out of bounds, side out, Golden Eagles.
Selcho will check back in and then immediately replaced by the libero, Evan Boyle.
Back to serve for Concordia, number 7, Kai Vogel, 24, serving 23, set point.
Kai Vogel to the service line with Concordia at set point. His jumper straight into the net. We got a little free volleyball here in the first, 24-all.
Back to serve San Diego, number 1, Luke Chandler.
Chandler to the line for the Tritons.
We're tied at 24.
Mixed bag for him in the first set tonight. 2 kills, 2 errors. Right together, 3 digs in the back row, and just fired in his second service error to again hand set point over to Concordia.
Serving for Concordia, number 6, Nathan Habermas.
8 service errors now for the Tritons, 6 for the Golden Eagles.
Set point.
Golden Eagles only had 6 in all of last night's 3 sets. Habermas gets way under this one, and just like that, we're knotted up again, 25-all.
UCSD. Serving for the Tritons, number
Golden
6,
Eagles now surpassing last night's service error total
serving 25.
in just one set, albeit an elongated first set. And the Tritons respond with a service ace. Provednikov swings in a beauty, and it's set point UC San Diego. Golden Eagles going to take a pause here to bring the towels out, dry up the playing surface. Perhaps a little gamesmanship here, delaying things for Provednikov. Set point Tritons, 26-25 here in the first.
26, serving 25, set point.
Provednikov. This one in on Vogel. Tight to the net. Cornelissen swings. This did not get a touch on the way through. And the Tritons escape set 1 by the skin of their teeth. Back live here in the C Arena on Big Ten Plus after a, we'll call it choppy at best, first set from both sides. Went the Tritons' way 27-25, one that the Golden Eagles will certainly feel as if they let the Tritons off the hook a little bit. Have to try to rally back and come back down 1-0 here in game number 2 of this doubleheader. Back-to-back nights with the Tritons. Again, last night in San Diego, it was all Tritons in the first game. Golden Eagles hoping some home cooking would help flip that script here tonight, but unable to hang on to the lead late in the first set. Had a couple different shots at set point, but service errors plaguing the green and gold. Neither team hit particularly well in that first set. 167 for UC San Diego, 120 for the Golden Eagles. Sebastiano Sani, 7 kills out of the 11 as a team for the Tritons. Only Luke Chandler had more than 1. 9 kills for Concordia, evenly spread throughout the starters. And the first swing of this second set is going to Wiemelt, and he puts it away. Point Tritons. Cornelissen, Whitaker, Vogel, and Schulteis with 2 kills apiece. Habermas chipped in 1 as well. Habermas 1 kill on 1 swing, so he's batting 1,000. Everyone else is below 200 for the green and gold. Service error for the Tritons, and we're knotted back up at 1.
Now 131.
Cornelissen serves in. Left side swing, and this is denied at the pin. Whitaker and Schulteis saying no to Sani.
231.
Mentioned 17 kills for Sani an evening ago and a quick 7 in the first set. Finally, the Golden Eagles find an answer. And off the block, nothing the Tritons can do here. Golden Eagles push ahead 2-1. Excuse me, 3-1.
Golden Eagles. 3-31.
Cornelissen again on the serve. This one off Sani. High to the net. Vogel kept it alive. Fisher. Whitaker on the right side. Did that get a touch? Yes, it did. Just off the fingertips. Point Concordia.
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tritons. Point. Golden Eagles. 4-31.
Golden Eagles pulling out to a 3-point lead early on here in set number 2. Tough serve by Cornelissen. Sani trying to just push this over the net. Looks like he caught that ball. Not sure how the refs missed that. Play goes on. Whitaker right side. This one off the block and in play. And the point is going to go to UC San Diego. And Coach John Gurton is, in my opinion, rightfully furious. Sebastian Sani had 2 hands on that ball. Basically like holding it over the net, but missed by the refs, and the point goes to the Tritons. And the next serve high on Cornelissen. He doesn't read it well. It's an ace for the Tritons. Get the feeling that things have somewhat slipped out of Concordia's grasp here after a positive early start here in the second. Fisher, a quick set. Schulteis off the block and out. Gets one back. Whether or not the call was right, if you're the Golden Eagles on the court, you got to forget it and move on. A swing like that from Schulteis will certainly help. 5-3 Golden Eagles on top, and the big man goes back to serve. Schulteis in on Boyle, tied to the net. Sani has a swing. Cornelissen quick to Schulteis, just barely pinballing that alive. Back row swing, Provednikov dug by Fisher. Schulteis from the back row swinging. Kept alive here by the Tritons. Slowed down at the net. Vogel diving, but it's under the twine. And the point goes to UC San Diego. Golden Eagles scratching and clawing their way into keeping that point alive. Ultimately, Tritons triumph. Sends Lures back to the line, dished out 11 assists. Responsible for all 11 kills for the Tritons back in set one. Four serving five, make it 6-4 as that one straight into the rope. I also mentioned seeing Troy Fleming rotate in a bit more at the libero here in set number 2 for the Golden Eagles. Sends Logan Whitaker back to the service line, and he rockets one inside the back line. Service ace Whitaker. Number 96 of his decorated collegiate career, the first 3 years coming at Merrimack. Senior season here at Concordia. Launches another tough one in. Sani has it up, gets the set back, blocked back. Another chance for the Tritons. Pushed out left to Chandler. Slowed down by the block. Vogel got it up. Back row swing. Whitaker awkward off the tape, but kept alive. Sani now right side through the block and down. Five serving seven. Sani and the Tritons at the line. His jumper straight into the net. There's 8 total service errors in set number 1 for the Tritons. Yeah, another area where after Concordia only had 6 all night long last night. One part with the field, they let themselves down a little bit as they had 7 of their own and dropped that tight first set by 2. 3 of them already early here in the second for the Tritons as well. Back set, Chandler on the angle, puts it away.
UCSD. Serving for the Tritons, number 24, Peter Silcho.
Tritons back within 2. Selcho on the serve. 1 block assist in the first set. His only stat sheet contribution tonight. This one is a heavy, heavy swing from Cornelison, coming all the way back and out for the kill.
Point, Golden Eagles. Serving for Concordia, number 6, Nathan Habermas. 9-36.
Habermas back to serve, loops this one inside the line. Habermas, a service ace. Tritons bench not thrilled with the call. And Coach Brad Rostrader having a chat with RR2. That's Mel Cayetano. Chandler serving, rockets in. Vogel has it up. Fisher dishing back to Whitaker. That one's off the block and out of play. Whitaker gets the kill on the tool. Tritons arguing here. Thought that one landed in play. Tight to the line. It's a tough call either way. Line judge called it out. And the call's going to stay with Concordia. Tritons bench still vocal disagreement with Raleigh Martinez, the line judge down there right in front of their bench. And a bit of a warning now from the referee crew to calm it down a little bit. Here's one hard off the block and comes all the way out of play. Point Tritons. Whitaker just not on time that one.
Number 6, Loyola.
Titans back within 3. Provednikov serve, and this one curling way out of play. Side out Concordia once again. Cornelissen out the line, hard off Sani. Gets the set back and overcooks that swing beyond the end line. Boy, he's passed very tight to the net. What a job by John Lures, the setter, to get there and get it back to him. But Sani unable to connect how he wanted. 5-point lead for Concordia. In on Sani again tight to that corner. Lures just enough. This one poked over and off the bottom of the scoreboard. And we're going to get a replay here, as the rules regarding the scoreboard are sometimes confusing here in the CU Arena. That one off the pass from Concordia into the net, or into the board, means play should go on, but the ref a little eager on the whistle that time. We'll get a replay. Cornelissen serve, tickles the tape on the way through. Set for the back row swing. Provednikov, from the pipe, able to put it away. Wiemelt serving, and this is another service error for the Tritons. Just unable to find their rhythm at the line tonight. Got away with it in the first set. It's now a 5-point lead here in the second for Concordia. Schulteis serving, and on Boyle. Back set. This is Chandler on the left side, going to the tool shed, off the block and out. Both teams' hitting percentage heating up a little bit here in set number 2. Concordia hitting .375, and Tritons now up to .294 after that kill from Chandler. Fisher, quick set. Habermas up the middle, and somehow the Tritons pinball this back over. Whitaker right side, down the line, high up into the rafters. Sani keeps it alive. It'll be a free ball here for Concordia. Nunez, Fisher, Cornelissen from the back row. Golden Eagles did not want that one to slip away, and Cornelissen drops the hammer to secure the point. Great work defensively by the Tritons, keeping it alive on 2 occasions, but ball into the wheelhouse of Cornelissen into the back row. Whitaker on the serve. Hard off Provednikov. Out to Sani on the right side. High swing. And this one sails all the way out, no touch. Bit of pause here as Tritons captain John Lures having a chat with the R1 as that ball, I think it seemed to clip near the scoreboard during the sequence of play, and Tritons want 3 transfers in this season from Merrimack, himself and the Vogel brothers. Kai in the starting lineup tonight. Isaiah, who's not appeared this season. Not sure if he's utilizing a redshirt year or what the case may be. There's a quick response here from the Tritons. Self-show on the middle swing. And all 3 of the Merrimack trio, the 2 Vogels and Whitaker, very dangerous at the service line. Helped Merrimack, I should say, a year ago be second best in the nation at aces per set. Whitaker this time, though, misfiring from beyond the 10-foot line. And the Tritons are back within 4. Sani to serve. Clips the tape on the way through. Fisher looking out left to Vogel, straight into the wall. Double block Tritons. This time it was Lures and Selcho climbing up to deny Vogel. Tritons within 3 now, and that's going to force head coach John Gurton to use Concordia's first time out of the frame. We'll be right back. As much as 6 in the second set. They've cut that lead in half. And they're getting a bit closer here. Sani on the ace. 14 serving 16, and we're going to see some changes here for Concordia. Miles Henderson checking in, replacing Fisher, and Aiden Case checking in for Logan Whitaker. So a new opposite, new setter onto the court. Here's the Golden Eagles try to snuff out this brewing momentum for UC San Diego. Sani on the serve, make it pocket aces for Sebastiano Sani. That one threading the gap right down the middle to pull the Tritons within 1.
15 serving 16.
Another rocket from Sani, but this one's into the net.
Side out, Golden Eagles.
Side out for Concordia. And Fisher and Whitaker will check back in.
And number 5, Logan Whitaker. Back to serve, number 7, Kai Vogel.
Kai Vogel heads back to serve. His jumper in on Sani. That's coming out to Provednikov. Kept alive by Vogel, but misread by the rest of the Golden Eagles. All caught running the wrong direction.
Back to serve for the Tritons, number 24, Peter Selcho. 16 serving 17.
Selcho on the serve, in on Vogel. Fisher, quick set, Habermas misfires to the left, and we're all knotted up, 17 apiece. Golden Eagles once again have seen a lead slip through their grasp here at home. Next serve into the twine, so Concordia back on top by 1. Of course, in both the first set and this set where they trailed by as much as 6. Give credit for the Tritons for digging deep and finding a way to claw their way back, but again, Golden Eagles will be disappointed after finding themselves in advantageous positions not to be able to put these sets away. Connor Orrock into serve, in on Boyle. It's going to be a left side swing from Chandler, and miscalculates this one. Concordia back up by 2. Towels coming out again as some of the back row for Concordia slipping up a little bit. Vogel heads down to attend to the hardwood. (19 serving 17). It's Orrock still at the line. Orrock appearing in his 10th match of the season and comes up a little short on this one. Habermas will check back in. And on the San Diego side, Josh Ewert checks back in. He'll head back to serve. 18 serving 19. Late here in the second. Ewert serve into the twine. It was 8 service errors in the first set for the Tritons. It's now 8 here in the second. Golden Eagles, meanwhile, after misfiring on 8 serves in the first set themselves. Only 1 here in the second. This one blocked back, pinballed around, going out of play, point Concordia. Three-point lead restored for the green and gold, 21-18. Fisher floats in on Sani. Out to the left side, Provednikov blocked back, another chance. Provednikov again into the double block this time. Contact with the net, point goes to the Golden Eagles.
Point, Victoria.
22-18.
22-18.
Fisher in on Sani again. Set coming to Provednikov again on the left side. This one's off of Vogel, and that one flying all the way to the back corner. Vogel thought might have had a chance of that one sneaking inside the line, but it is a kill for Provednikov to pull the Tritons back within 3. Provednikov serve. Cornelissen has it up. Quick set. Schultz blocked back. And free ball here for the Tritons. Back row swing. Provednikov. This one beats Nunez in the back row. Tritons once again not giving in. Pulling back within 2. 20 serving 22. No timeouts left for San Diego. 1 available for Concordia. Fisher pushing out to Whitaker on the left side. High off the block. Tritons diving. This one falls. You see San Diego once again giving absolutely everything defensively. Concordia walks away with the point. Cornelissen on the serve. Targeting Sani once again. It's Sani getting the set back. Cornelissen back row has it up. Golden Eagles scrambling. Fisher almost collided with us on the table. Kept alive. Sani on the swing again, and this one goes wide, but Concordia is in the net. Whitaker covering his face a little bit. I think he knew it. Golden Eagles almost snuck away with that point, but violation hands it over to the Tritons.
UCSD, 21-23.
Ethan Horniak has checked back in to serve for the Tritons, trailing by 2. His floater, tough on Cornelissen, kept alive. Vogel chance to swing, up by the Tritons. Cross court set, and Sani able to put it away from the left side pin. Tritons are back within 1.
24-22, set point.
Have at least 2 stabs at it here, 24-22. Schultz, and that one, not what he was looking for. High looping serve goes way out. You see San Diego stays alive, 23-24.
23 serving 24.
I'm noticing our camera may have gone out here. We'll try to keep you informed as best we can of what's happening on the court. Served in on Nunez. Fisher, back row swing, Cornelissen, and this is wide of the line. And just as in the first set, the Tritons facing set point have found a way to equalize, 24-all. More free volleyball here in the CU Arena. Again, they took the first set 27-25 after Concordia led late. In on Cornelissen. Fisher the set. Vogel left side. Dug in the back row. Provednikov. It's going to be Sani on the swing, and that got a touch on the way through. It's set point San Diego. 25 serving at 24. Lures the server for the Tritons. Curled in on Cornelissen. Fisher pushes the set over to Vogel. Up by Lures in the back row. Boyle on the set. Chandler on the swing. And Chandler puts it away. Triton. Again, apologies for some of the technical difficulties we've been experiencing, but back and ready for more volleyball here in the third set. It's a 2-0 lead for the Tritons as we get back underway with Provednikov on the serve. Schultze's first swing, and the first point of the third goes to Concordia. Golden Eagles trying to avoid back-to-back sweeps against these Tritons. Tritons, after last night's win, now 3 straight wins over Concordia. Looking for a 4th straight win for the first time since nearly a decade ago between 2016 and 2018. They won 4 in a row. And this one is going to go off the block and out. Vogel on the kill. Last touch by the Tritons. Another call the Tritons in quite animated disagreement with. Head coach Brad Rostrader getting an explanation from the R2. Captain Lures up at the R1 trying to get his story as well. 2-0 lead early on here in the third for Concordia. Held leads in both of the first 2 sets and unable to close. Cornelissen serve here. He goes to Stu. Certainly a more encouraging sign than last night's defeat, where they were by and large just out-hit, out-blocked, and overall outplayed by the Tritons. But with 2 sets, a different taste of disappointment so far for Concordia tonight, as both of those first 2 sets very winnable for the green and gold. Starting hot again here in the third, 3-1 after the Whitaker kill. 6th of the game for Logan Whitaker. That leads the Golden Eagles and pushes him past 750 in his collegiate career. Schultze serving 3-1 in on Provednikov. Dump attack read by Habermas. Fisher pushes out. Vogel trying to finesse one down the line. Gets the angle wrong. John Lures heads to the line. He's dished out 26 assists through the first 2 sets. No aces, 1 error at the line tonight. Curls a tough one in. Vogel has it up. Fisher across to Whitaker on the angle. Logan Whitaker absolutely on the loads. And the Tritons all kind of caught staring at each other, wondering where that came from. Nothing they could do about it. Whitaker unopposed at the net. Fires in a rocket. Now it's Whitaker on the serve. Throws a tough one off Provednikov. Lures on the bup set. Tassani on the right side, trying to go over the block, and he gets too far under it. 5-2, Concordia leads.
5-32.
Whitaker again, this one too low. Golden Eagles cleaned up the service errors big time in the second set after 7 in the first. They only had 2 in the second set. That one by Whitaker, their first of his third. Meanwhile, 16 errors from the service line for the Tritons, 8 each in each of the first 2 sets. Concordia narrowly holding the blocking edge, 5-4. Tritons out digging the Golden Eagles, 16-13. Sani on the serve, looped in on Vogel. Quick set for Habermas. Blocked back, another chance here. It's Cornelissen on the set. Vogel on the swing, blocked back again, and this one's down. 5th point off the block for the Tritons. Evens that category up with the Golden Eagles. And pulls them within 1 here in the third. Sani overcooks this one. Concordia back up by 2.
Back serve for Concordia, number 7, Kai Vogel. 6 serving 4.
Here's Kai Vogel at the line. Clips one off the tape, takes a deflection, and it's going out for a service ace. First of the ball game for Kai Vogel. Again, along with his brother Isaiah and Logan Whitaker, all coming in from Merrimack, where a season ago they were the second best serving team in the nation as far as aces per set. With Whitaker and Kai Vogel finding pay dirt from the service line tonight. Another tough one from Vogel. This one almost into the bench. Poked over by the Tritons, almost problematically. It's going to be Whitaker from the back row, dug by Lures. Sani on the set, left side swing from Provednikov, but the triple block denies him. Fisher, Habermas, and Cornelissen on the denial.
We want Habermas of that.
Sees Cornelissen. And a quick word from the refs after being maybe a bit too fired up after that triple block, and refs want to make sure there's no chatter back and forth across the net. Served by Vogel, and rockets this one long. I have to shout out our PA announcer, Ryan Vogel, who after Habermas led that triple block, his line was, "We want Habermas of that." 80 grade line from Ryan Pond on the mic tonight. 5 serving 8, here's Selcho. Vogel, Fisher. Whitaker has to hurry, and this one is going to be in the antenna. Points going to the Tritons, and Leo Provednikov is upset about something. Not sure what, but refs again seem to be chatting with the players here, making sure everyone stays cool and calm. Here's a beauty of a serve dished in down the line by Selcho, and the Tritons are back within 1, 7 serving 8. These teams used to face each other twice a year. Right when Concordia first joined the NCAA back in 2016, both teams Division II schools at the time, and contests back then could, more often than not, become a little chippy as Cornelissen goes off the block just in time to grab that kill. This is the first time since 2022 that the teams have faced off more than once. Habermas curls one in, up by Boyle. Here's Chandler with the left arm, puts it away. Nothing Whitaker could do opposite side of the court. The Eagles were also into the net on the block, so the points go on the Tritons, even if Whitaker can find a way to dig that one up. Chandler serve into the twine. Third error of the game for him.
Serving for the Golden Eagles, number 15, Nat Fisher. And serving 8.
Here's Matt Fisher. 20 assists dished out by him so far tonight. Goes tough one in on Sani, tight to the net, but Lures got it in the right spot for Chandler, who puts a thump on it.
Chandler with the strike kill, side out, UCSD. Serving for the strike, number 6, Leo Provednikov. 9 serving 10.
Again, a little more frustration between the two teams. Chandler on the swing came down and nearly got tangled up with Cornelissen on the block. Chandler, though, quick to acknowledge it and sort of smooth things over with tees, but some of the other Tritons maybe taking exception to how tight he was to the net.
Point.
Awkward sequence here. Points going to UC San Diego as Concordia thought it was an attack back over, but I think from the Concordia perspective, certainly frustrating as falling in both the first two sets, both of which Golden Eagles feel probably should have been theirs. It's the Tritons prevailing in the match and evening things up 10-all here as the Concordia timeout comes to a close. Sani left side, denied at the pin. Schulteis all over it, Cornelissen up with him as well.
Back serve for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Tees Cornelissen.
Sani still the focal point of this Tritons attack, 12 kills, but Golden Eagles have calmed him down a little bit, hitting just 148 after that. And now here's Cornelissen tickling the tape, a little equipment management for the ace. Out of the timeout, Golden Eagles getting some of their groove back, up by 2. Next one from Tees, in on Boyle. High set, Chandler left side, and Chandler has such great leap, able to pick his spot midair, finds a gap in the back row, puts away the kill. Ethan Horniak going to check back in. Third time we've seen him come in as a serving specialist tonight. Towels coming out here on Concordia's side and the mops as well. Sani leading the match with his 12 kills. Right behind him is Luke Chandler, who the timeout had 8 kills, make that 9 after that sequence. So really through the first set and a half that Sani was the only thing working for the Tritons, but Chandler has given them a second option that has really helped plague this Concordia defense. Here's Whitaker plaguing a defense of his own on the right side. Rockets one home.
Triton substitution, number 9, Leo Wiemel. Serving for Concordia, number 21, Paul Schulteis. 13, serving 11.
Schulteis on the 13, serving 11 for Concordia. And doesn't get the right connection on this one. That's into the twine.
Serving player side out, UCSD. Serving for the Tritons, number 11, Josh Lewers. 12, serving 13.
Lewers on the serve. Cornelissen from the back row, dug by Lewers. Sani off the 10-foot line, able to put this one home. Got some help from the tape. Splits the gap in the back row, and we're tied at 13.
13, serving 13.
Still Lewers at the line. Had one ace in the match last night. Vogel on the swing. It's coming all the way over. Habermas swinging away. Triton scrambling, keeping this one alive. Overpass again. Habermas says thank you very much. They gave him one free ball chance, and Triton scratched together a way to get it back over, but resulted in a second overpass, and Habermas says, let me end this here. Whitaker, jump serve too much. Tied at 14-all once again.
Serving for the Tritons, number 22, Sebastiano Sani.
Sani's jumper on 14-all, up by Cornelissen. Pushed out left to Vogel. Tip swing read well by Lewers. Left side, it's Provednikov. Whitaker, overpass. Another overpass from the Tritons this time. They're scrambling, kept alive by Lewers outside the court. Chandler on the swing. Cornelissen has this up. Whitaker from the back row. Dug by the Tritons once again. Chandler on the left, up by Fisher. Nunez on the set. Vogel swing, blocked back, point Tritons. You don't like that, you don't like NCAA volleyball, folks. Tritons winning the hard-fought point. And squeaking ahead, I believe, for the first time in this third set, 15-14. Conversation ongoing here between the R2, Mel Cayetano, and Concordia head coach John Gurton. Saw something in that sequence he didn't like, but point is the Tritons nonetheless. Sani on the serve, off the tape and down. Service ace for the Tritons. They lead by 2. Next one from Sani, overcooked. Concordia able to side out. It'll be Vogel back to serve. First service with Concordia trailing in this third set. And Vogel's serve not going to get it done. This one's into the net. Lead remains 2 for the Tritons late here in the third. 17-15, Selcho to the line.
17 serving 15.
Selcho floats in on Cornelison. He'll get the set right back and absolutely thumps it. One-on-one with Chandler at the pin, goes right around him and bounces one down. Golden Eagles within 1 again, and they'll send Connor Orrock into serve in place of Habermas.
16, serving 17.
6th kill of the game for Cornelison. He's hitting 250. Orrock on the serve, and here in set number 3, it's the service errors plaguing Concordia. Orrock can't get this one over. And the Tritons inch closer to what they're hoping will be a 3-set victory once again here against Concordia. Josh Ewert checks into serve, replacing Luke Chandler. High toss from Ewert, curls it in, but curls it too far to the right. Service error. 4th of this third set for the Tritons. Again, they had 8 in each of the first 2, but certainly cleaned that part up of their game here in set number 3. Fisher on the serve for Concordia. Push set for the middle, read by Fisher. Schulteis on the set. Whitaker on the swing, dug by Chandler in the corner. Pushed out left, Provednikov slowed down at the net. Fleming in at the libero, kept it alive. Schulteis forced the tip, dug by Lures. Provednikov again, off the triple block, and this one just tucks in play. Cornelison, Whitaker, and Schulteis on the block that looked like it might fly too far, but right in front of us here at the table, tucks just inside the line. Concordia ties things up 18 apiece. Whitaker serving. Still Fisher. Puts this one in. Chandler from the back row, dug by Vogel. Fisher pushing out to Cornelison, into the block. Gonna be a free ball chance. No, Vogel didn't get enough on it. And the Tritons back on top, 19-18.
Service number 6, Provednikov, 19-18.
Provednikov, the server. Curls a tough one in. Nunez to ground to get it. Mistimed on the set with Schulteis. It's a tame swing. Sani slowed down by the block. Nunez to Fisher to Whitaker. Blocked back. Nunez there for it. Fisher looking for Whitaker again. This time he sends out a souvenir. 19 all here in the third.
Golden Eagles. Back to serve for Concordia. Number 2, Chief.
Fleming swaps in for Nunez at the libero once again with Concordia on the serve. It's Cornelissen at the line. In on Sani. Set's coming right back to him on the left. Throws it down. Scrambled up by Concordia. Cornelissen just able to float it over. High set. Chandler on the left. Denied at the pin. Kai Vogel on the solo. Concordia back on top. And that's going to be a UCSD timeout after a big play at the pin from Kai Vogel. Puts Concordia back on top. Late here in set number 3. 20 serving 19 when we come back. Golden Eagles on top late here in set 3. Both the first 2 sets went a little extra, 27-25 and 26-24, both in favor of UC San Diego, both slipping through the grasp of the Golden Eagles. Trying to change that story here in the third. Cornelissen serve in on Sani. Lures, high set, Chandler left side, Fisher to the dive, got a hand to it, but not much he could do. Another wallop of a swing from Chandler knocks us up at 20.
Serve number 9 on the Ovino.
Triton's, of course, no stranger to playing a little extra, and as far as scoring goes in sets, they're 5-4 on the season. 2 of those 4 losses came on the road at BYU, which, of course, for anyone in the nation is a tough place to play. But their final match against BYU, 4-set loss. The 4th set finished by a score of 33-35. Free ball here for the Tritons. Sani on the left side, blocked back. Quick swing for the middle. It's Selcho able to put it away. Lures found him, and Selcho made it work. 21-20, Tritons back on top. Golden Eagles hitting 104 as a team tonight. On track to be by far their worst hitting showing of the year. Last night in San Diego, only hit 152 as a team. That was their second worst mark. Only worst was 149 at the Masters a couple weeks ago. $21-all, Schulteis serve. Provednikov has it up high. Back row swing, off the block and out. Leo Provednikov comes up with a big swing. And the Tritons on top again, 22-21. 8th of the game for Provednikov. Lures at the service line. High toss, fires in, Cornelissen to ground to get this one up. Back set, Whitaker on the right side. It's the souvenir shot. Logan Whitaker leading the charge for Concordia tonight. That puts him into double digits, 10 kills.
Substitution for the Gold Eagles, number 4, Aiden Case.
It's Whitaker due to serve, but instead they're going to send in Aiden Case in his place. Setter going to the back row. They'll put Miles Henderson in the front row, replacing Matt Fisher.
22, serving 22.
Henderson in, who last night's loss passed 600 career kills for himself between Concordia and its time at OCC. Aiden Case floats one in. Lures tight set. Selcho up by Cornelison. Case the bump set. Vogel on the swing, denied at the net. Triple block was there for it.
Side out, UCSB.
Chandler, Sani, and Selcho on the denial.
Back to serve the
Triton's lead is back to 1. Case and Henderson are going to stay in here with Sani due to serve. Up by Cornelison. Case, quick dish. Habermas throws it down. 23 all.
Habermas. Side out, Golden Eagles.
Fisher and Whitaker will return here for Concordia. Take a moment to mop up the floor once again. Both head coaches have one timeout remaining. Brad Rostratter maybe pondering it there for a second, but doesn't look like he's going to go for it. 23 all here in the third. Triton's trying to sweep. Concordia trying to force a fourth. Vogel on the serve. High off the hands of Sani. Upset from Boyle. Gets to Provednikov. Floats one in, and they're calling this one down on the hardwood. Vogel did everything he could to keep that up, but intelligent shot from Provednikov sets up match point for the Tritons. That'll force John Gurton to use Concordia's final timeout. Concordia with their backs against the wall. Match point when we come back.